What's happening, everybody? This is John's podcast. You already know what time it is, man. You already know the two performers already just performed. Tell me how y'all felt, how it was, man.
Man, it was a good one. It was a different crowd tonight, but it was a real nice crowd, real opening. I got to do some stuff that I don't usually perform, some more slow vibes, some more like singy vibes, you know what I'm saying? So that was really cool. And then Brandon, Eternally XC, performed for the first time ever tonight, so that was super fucking cool.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it was nerve-wracking for
Mhm.
sure. Especially like a lot of our sound relied on me.
He's the sound guy.
Yeah.
And the,
So yeah, stepping away from the computer stressed me out a lot. But it was awesome. Especially his little brother, the 1-year-old Zen, like kind of made my nerves go away. I saw him dancing and having a good time, and even just that, man, was enough to just start having a good time, you know what I mean, and just forget about everything. I was tripping a little bit because it's a different crowd, and I'm haven't done this before. I haven't sang in front of or rapped in front of a crowd before on a mic, so
Yeah.
but it was awesome. It was a cool opportunity for sure.
Yeah. But that's what's up, man. I definitely caught the vibe out there. Just catching both of your performances of what it was, and just knowing that just even the fact that was your first performance, that was hella good. I mean, just even be first from rip, bro. Like, you see what I mean? Like, honestly, we overthink stuff as trying to like promote and put ourselves out there, but really at the end of the day, man, like, you're putting yourself out there, even as this kind of crowd. Who cares? You're just putting yourself out there. Exactly.
That's how I always think of it. That's why I don't freak myself out as much as I do, because like I would rather perform in front of 400 people than like 4. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like I will do both.
It adds
proudly.
up.
I have done that.
It adds up at the end of the day. Exactly. Because like you're just say it goes to 4, it goes to 5, to 6, to 7. This guy's been doing it for what? 21 years,
Yeah,
which is y'all will see. This dude killed it. Definitely brought a spirit and a vibe. I don't even know. I feel like relaxed now. It's weird. It shows you like within time and experience, you can be on that level without no hesitation. Like think about it. You just get one dude, you get those people that just came in, and that's like a good little solid group.
Yeah. It's weird. Like it just makes you just.
But that's so for this being your guys, pretty much like. I know you already put in an album before, right? Okay, so it's gonna be your second album coming out.
Yes, sir.
Now, are you gonna be on the this album that's coming out?
We'll see. I feel like production, 100,000%, he's gonna be on it. As for feature, it's tough because like this is my brother. You know what I'm saying? Like but I have so many brothers in the music that like. I can't even just be like, yo, I'm gonna have you on my shit for sure. Like I like it end up like I'm making promises and it's like, bro, I have 15.
And I'm just getting into this shit, and I'm already like having to struggle with that because we have so many people that we collaborate with.
Yeah,
like I'm trying to make an EP, so I'm like, okay, I have like 2 or 3 features for the EP already, but I got another homie's like, hey, let me on it. But I'm like, dude, I have like 3 features already. I need to work on some like solo songs for the EP. I'm like.
Which is a crazy dichotomy because when I started this shit, before I met any of them, I was literally making everything by myself. I didn't have anybody to feature on my shit. Now I have too many people to feature on my shit. So like, it's funny how life gives you that. I was wanting to work with more people. I was wanting that. And like, I'm a heavy manifester. I don't know how many people, if you're into that, but I'm a big manifester. And I really manifested that shit. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, I need producers. I need like people that are just down to just work with me, just to work with me instead of like money and transactions and all this shit. It's like, can we just connect? And then like, I met 15 of the most talented motherfuckers, young fucking motherfuckers ever. You know what I'm saying? And produce, engineer, rap, all that stuff, man. It's crazy.
That definitely builds progression to where you want to be as an artist. Because I know like me starting off as a young buck, man, I wanted to do music. I wanted to sing, I wanted to rap. But I put myself out there. It was a solo thing. You know what I'm saying? And that's all that matters at the end of the day. It's a solo thing. and then people will see like you're trying, and like people that are on the same level with you, they're gonna want progression, build, they want what you want, and then we have what you have. So it's like a crossover integration thing, bro.
Get that, you know?
It's kind of just like podcasting in a way. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
It's
Like,
insane for real. Like I before I met him and like met everybody that we make music with, I didn't write any music. I didn't make any beats. I'd never worked in a DAW before. I didn't know how to engineer, mix vocals, or do anything. This was only a year and a half ago, almost 2 years now. And I met them. I've just fucked with their music. Like I've always been into music. So, and then just hanging out with them and being in, we all met on Discord slash TikTok. So it's like,
yeah. And
being
what?
in Discord
Yeah.
and his producer, well he's my producer too, he's like produces for everybody, but like he's from Canada, and like he's insane and taught me everything I know about production.
Mm,
So from in a year and a half I went from not knowing how to do anything. I make my own beats, I engineer my vocals, I write, and I record myself. I record for him, I engineer for him. Like I engineered Real Trappers, like that vocal mix was all me.
yeah.
I mean, mine is Danny's part, but exactly. And it's wild. Like it's been a crazy ride to see like how far you can actually go when you have support and like people to help you. It's absolutely wild.
Hell yeah. But at the end of the day, you are what you surround yourself with. Yeah. Now, getting back to the album just real quick. So the second one that you're putting out, talk a little bit. What is it about? What it was? Is that's the meaning behind this album?
So I'm working on a project right now. I think I told you about it. It's like Detroit is inspired.
Mm,
This one is the one before the actual album, but this project is something else. Like I've been in my like I don't know what to call it. People say villain arc. I'm not saying a villain arc, but I've been in like just a more aggressive time right now. When I make music, I don't go and like hear the smooth shit right now and be like, I love that. You know, I hear it and I love it, but like when I hear something like I've been just hearing this hard shit and I gravitate to it and I'm like, oh
mm,
man, that's what I'm going. So I'm working on that, which is a whole different thing. But my next album, it's called Velvet. I've been making it for 2 years.
oh, man.
But I finished it one time, and then I kind of had a reset. I started getting the producers and the people that I wanted around me. It was all YouTube beats before. I didn't want YouTube beats on that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to elevate, and all of them are so talented. Any type of like any attention I can give them, I'm always do. You know what I'm saying? Tag them all, whatever the case. You know what I'm saying? We all like we just like you said, put our stuff together. You know what I'm saying? Put our followings together. People from Canada are hearing me. People from Florida are hearing him. Type
Yeah.
shit all over. So it's cool. But yeah, that one's gonna be more of my like aesthetic. My next album. I almost like my prized possession type shit. Like,
Yeah.
but it's gonna be all like smoother vibes. I want
Mm-hmm.
to like it's mostly like all orchestral, not even real like drums and like like 808s and bullshit. Like it's gonna have like smaller elements like that, but really just more of like my artistry album. You know what I'm saying? Mess around a little bit and
Okay.
just give people something that they would not expect, especially not after what I've been making lately. So
Yeah, yeah. It's like a different, like it's like a
something
ball
really,
turn and stuff.
yeah,
Now I
yeah.
feel that. So why? So let me ask you, why Detroit vibes? Like, what's the thing behind that?
Okay. Detroit vibes. I've been working on versatility since I started. You know what I'm saying? And at first I was very like dead set on like a certain vibe. You know what I'm saying? And then I realized I could really do whatever I wanted. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the whole point. You know what I'm saying? Some people are scared to move around and be versatile, but like that's all I want to do is just keep messing around. So like it's a very like just something that music Detroit type shit has been gravitating me to, like Rio, RMC Mike, Babytron, YNJ, all those motherfuckers are just something that like I don't know, I listen to a lot of stuff, but that's something that really hit me and I was like, man, I made something like it before, but I know that like just the way that it is, me putting myself on that type of stuff, because like I'm not trying to just do Detroit shit just to
Mm.
do it and like not be from there, but like putting my Florida, putting
Yeah,
my shit on that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Just doing that style. So that's like my biggest thing is just messing around, bro. Just like moving in places that people like, want you to. Like people want you to move
Yeah,
around. I
you'll
don't want to
catch.
stay the same, you know?
Yeah, you'll catch a vibe with, and that you know that's your flow. You don't have to necessarily be there. Just represent. Just
Just
know where you at.
yeah,
You
exactly.
know what I mean? But
I talk about Florida more than anything on the shit.
well,
So
yeah,
like
yeah.
everything I make, I talk about Florida. I'm pretty sure they can attest to that. So
Right. And then you're from Canada, right?
no, I'm from here.
Oh, you're from here.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. I got.
Homie in Canada, my producer, our
Oh,
producer.
homie in Canada.
Yeah, he's in
Sorry.
Canada. You're
Yeah.
good.
But okay. Now I got it. So you're from
Yeah.
Florida originally.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
that's right. Oh,
Yeah.
you know what? Yeah, because I remember you talking about the last interview.
J.
You said like you from here,
Yeah,
originally from Melbourne,
Melbourne.
right?
Yes, sir. Right here, bro. Right
Melbourne
where we're
City,
at.
baby. You already
Yes, sir.
know.
Yes, sir.
So
3, 2, 1.
hell yeah. Okay, that's what's up, bro. Um, damn. See, I'm already stoner. I'm already trying to thought already. Shit.
I know we should have waited until after.
We should have waited until after. Fuck
Fuck.
it. It is
Fuck
what
it.
it
We
is.
here.
How about you, bro? You cooking up anything, or are you just putting out singles right now?
So it's been singles. I put out 2 singles in the last 2 months. 310 and Fading Out with Jaido. Um, have another single that I am dropping this month sometime. For sure. It's pretty much done. Just got to finish a couple other things production wise. I just actually had a acquaintance of mine, not even really a friend, link me up with this producer who just wanted to work, and he made this beat, man, and I was like, I really rock with that. And our producer Matt from Canada, he does a lot of singing and like vocal stuff, so I got him as a feature on it. So it's not his production, but he did just an opening verse for me on that song.
Mm.
And so that's gonna be out this month once I just finish up the last few things, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Life of being an artist slash engineer. The mix is never fucking done. But that'll definitely be out in the next few weeks. But that will probably be a single off my first solo EP. Doesn't have a name yet, but the tracks are almost there for sure. And then after that, I don't know, just keep fucking making music. We have the show on the 26th here at the shop. So I'll have a bit more of a set there. I'll probably do Fading Out again, but a couple other songs as well. And yeah, other than that, though, just probably try and do some features. I've had some people asking me to do them.
Yeah.
And it's been months. So you know all about that, don't you, buddy?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Also, use that beat before I take it back because I like it. I'm saying it on a public platform because I'm sorry. I just gotta talk my shit for a second. I made bro a beat, one of the best beats I've ever made, in my personal opinion. I sent him this bitch months and months and months ago, and the more I listen to it, and he just doesn't use it. I'm like, I'm taking this bitch back.
Man, it's like I said, I've been in my angry shit for a minute. I gotta get back down. You know what I'm saying? I gotta cool back off.
smooth.
It's smooth. It's smooth. It's a beautiful beat. A beautiful beat.
Yeah. Okay, well that's what's up, man. We'll see y'all both feed off each other, man. Y'all definitely keep the vibes going and shit like that.
Definitely.
So for the people that are just now discovering you and just now knowing who you are, explain them a little bit. What is your genre of music? Like I know you said trap, and obviously you can be so many different ways in trap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's so
especially
many
now,
subgenres
like
in
it's so fluctual. Like people can take a trap song to a trap beat mixed with EDM and shit. You can do country.
Yeah,
Shit,
literally,
shout out
bro.
to my country folks. But so yeah, explain a little bit. What is it exactly that you guys put out?
Man, I say definitely we're all over the place, but I'd say like more toward rap, but definitely in an alternative, like all around. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I'd say alternative is probably one of the best ways to put our music all together. Like everybody in the collective, obviously I tend to be more rapping, but I love doing like melodic shit. I'm gonna venture out and do everything. You're never gonna hear some shit from me and then like be like, oh, I feel like I heard this again. Like that's just
Yeah.
not gonna happen. Like my head there's so much going on in this thing, bro.
Yeah.
My head is everywhere. So I feel like I have a fucking EP called I Think I Have ADHD. I really feel like I have ADHD.
Bro, I
A
feel
lot
like
of
that's
people have
so
been going
common,
untreated.
bro.
That's
Like,
what I'm saying, bro.
I feel like now everybody's like, yo, I have ADHD. I'm like, you fucking think? Like, this
bro,
is 2023, bro.
my dad
Like,
didn't know nothing about that shit.
no
You
one
know what I'm
did,
saying?
man. No
Like,
one
you
did.
know, like
Yeah.
now things are becoming treated. I'm like, man, I got untreated. We didn't have that before.
Nah,
you know?
growing up, even for me, man, it sucked growing up in school. You know what I mean? So I feel like
Yeah, public
you guys
school,
wouldn't
bro.
understand, but like music was the gateway.
Yep.
You know what I mean? To always get away from your bullshit and the things you think about, and you could just write it on paper or even on your phone.
Exactly.
You know, and
Yeah,
obviously
that was
nowadays
my
it's more
thing.
accessible.
Yeah, I've never really like. This is crazy to say.
Yeah.
I've never really written a rap, like written it down.
Yeah.
It doesn't work like that, bro. By the time I like, but I just feel like it's a fraud thing. Like I'm a rapper. I've been rapping for like I'm taking it serious. Like I'm really trying to do it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And, like we're not trying, we're doing it. So it's like, man, I just feel weird. Like how do I look at like Eminem? You know what I'm saying? Or Lil Wayne and be like, bro, I never written a rap.
Think
You know?
about it, bro. Yeah, exactly. They do it just like that.
On that note, things progress. Artists will always do things how they want to do it.
Exactly.
Art will always be made in the way that the artist wants it to be made.
Exactly.
And whether or not you punch in stuff, I like, because I do a lot of melodic like rap type stuff. Definitely on the alternative side. I mumble sing. I have a whole song that's just mumbles and flows right now with a melody.
Yeah.
Like, and then I'll go back and I'll like catch a vibe, and then I'll think of lyrics.
Yeah.
And then I'll like, yeah, it may not. I'm not gonna probably use exactly what I have there, but it catches a vibe, and that's just how I do it. And I don't think there's anything wrong with it. As an artist, you can. We have a friend Leon. He does a lot of old school type stuff, like boom bap type stuff. He writes like pen and paper type shit. Like he will write whole raps before he even ever gets on a beat or even has a beat, and that's just how he does it. And what's awesome is, as I've gotten to know him, I've gotten him to try punching stuff in, and he's made songs like that now, and that's something he'd never tried before. So I think it just brings diversity into the creative process, and that's what's awesome about just having all these different types of people around you with different ways of doing things. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
That was a beautiful tangent.
That was nice.
I
Wow.
really fucked with that. No, that was beautiful.
Nah, that was most def though, man. That's definitely inspiring. That's definitely, it's upon the way to look at it. You know what I mean?
And like you said, music is an escape, bro. That's how I always treated it. And like in school, like I'm sure you relate, headphones in, not talking to nobody. I'm just there to do my thing until class starts, and then that's when things go. But even so, I still got these motherfuckers in there. So
that's a fact. That's definitely a fact.
That's
bro.
all I did was listen to music, man, all the time, bro.
Yeah. That's why, like, that's why I do this, because, like, I want to know the why of people, like, want to do it, see if, if it's relatable to how I saw it, growing up. So, like, I was just like, why not?
Because we realize how similar we are when we, like, really, talk to each other about this.
Well, you got to think about it. When you go to a concert, you don't know anybody except for the people you brought.
Nope.
And everybody's listening to the exact same songs, felt the exact same way you felt.
That's the thing.
It's
Fans
crazy,
don't realize how similar they are sitting there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I went to a Jack Harlow concert, and, like, I'm just sitting there, and I'm like, I'm a judgy motherfucker sometimes. So I'm sitting there judging everybody, like, get the fuck off me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like being at shows. I like being up on the stage. I don't like being in the crowd.
Yeah.
So, like, when I went, I was just and like, I didn't probably realize. We talked to someone in line. That's one thing I did remember. I wish I would have got his Instagram.
Yeah.
But he was a really cool dude, and he loved Jack Harlow as much as I did. And I was like, yo, this is crazy. And we're so similar. Like, all the people there, we're there for one reason. We're there for him.
Just to fuck with the same shit
that you was fucking with. We're all about to be getting lit the fuck up, like going crazy. Like, why not? Let's like, I want to be cooler with everybody. Exactly, basically what I'm saying. And that's my problem too. So like, music brings people together, though.
It does, definitely, man. A crazy 1000%. Thing. That's why I appreciate it, and that's why I appreciate you guys doing what you're doing, man. Always. Well, anyway, yeah, man.
This shit is dope, man. Coming through, he came through real quick, man. A lot of people I talk to, it's easy to lose loose ends, you know what I'm saying? But like you said, I'm coming to that show, and I mean it. I love that.
Oh,
bro. That's
1,000%, bro. I
that's
gotta
super
show
dope.
support, man.
Yeah, bro.
You
Come
already
on.
know
Yeah.
what's up,
So
man.
yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah.
Hell yeah, always, dude. Well,
Hell yeah.
anyways, man. Well, you already know what's up. You already know got album coming out. Be on the lookout for that. Now, do you have a date for it or?
Day. So if we're talking about the Detroit type project,
Yeah.
that's gonna be probably, I'd say, within this month, August coming up, or August here, or September, somewhere around there. And then Velvet, I'm not even gonna say anything.
Not even gonna say anything.
I'm gonna say soon. That's all I say.
I'll
That's
put
my
it to you
favorite.
this way. He said by Christmas last year.
Okay.
You know, and I'd said
So-
something else before that, you know, so they weren't even here for before when I decided to make this album. So they weren't even all the way in the loop, but it's been a while. But I'm gonna say
Facts.
soon.
Okay. Well, soon it is.
And
Soon
then
what it
EP,
is, man.
Hope
Yeah.
September. I'm gonna shoot for September for sure.
Okay. September. We'll get September. We'll get September.
All right, man. Well, y'all already heard it, man. Shit, it's my boys, man. You already go get them. Follow at the Instagram. Let them know where they can follow you at, man.
We got Eternal EXE and JTL.Jaido, JTL.Jaido on everything. Eternal EXE on everything, man.
Shit, and this is John's podcast, and we are
John's
out, baby.
Podcast.
Deuce.
Photos gonna fade with the pain. Can you see it wash away? Pleasure with the pain. Can't you see it's not my day? Got it written on my face. Face down in the crowd. Now I'm fading out.
Couldn't wait to get it, I'ma go and get it right now. Every time I hit it, knock it out of sight. Like wow, shit on me before and now you acting fucking tight now. Got him looking lost, boy, fuck around and find out. Better switch pronouns, got my name in their mouth and they can't even pronounce it. I walk in the
What's up, everybody? It's John's podcast. Do not forget to like and subscribe for more videos.